Have you ever baked cookies from scratch? What about lit a match using the side of the box? Or maybe even seen rusted vehicles? All three of these things have something in common, and that is a chemical reaction had to take place. Pretty cool, huh? Well, understanding chemical equations can be really helpful for you when you're working on the science section of your HiSET exam or GED test. One thing that we really want to be comfortable with is the vocabulary that goes with these equations. So today we are going to take a look at some of the terms that you might see in these official test questions. Let's get started. The first term I want to discuss is atom. An atom is the smallest unit of a chemical element. In chemical equations, atoms are represented by one capital letter or a pairing of one capital letter and one lowercase letter. So you can see here we can identify our atoms. We have H, one capital letter, that's an atom. We also have Cl, right? A capital letter and a lowercase. Those are our atoms. Molecule is the next term, and a molecule is a group of atoms bonded together into a chemical compound. So the example here was hydrogen and chlorine can form HCl, a hydrogen chloride molecule. And so you can see that molecule has been formed here. Another term that you'll see is reactants. Reactants are the chemical substances changed by a chemical reaction. They are found on the left-hand side of a chemical equation. So it's these, right? These are what are changing as we move to that right side. So the left side is where you'll find your reactants. Some other terms to be familiar with. The first one is products. So products are the chemical substances formed by a chemical reaction. They are found on the right-hand side of a chemical equation. So these are our products, right? We just discussed the reactants being on the left-hand side. Our products are on the right-hand side. Our next word here is yield, and that just means the arrow that is in the center here. Okay? So a chemical equation doesn't use an equal sign. It uses a right pointing arrow that means yield. The reactants, right? So our reactants, here they are, yield products. Our reactants yield products. And then we also have law of conservation of mass. And so this means that a chemical reaction can neither create nor destroy matter, only rearrange it. For this reason, the reactants of a chemical equation must yield products of equal mass. This is why it is called a chemical equation. The two sides are equal. Now this is super important, right? We cannot just add whatever we want. We cannot just change whatever we want because we have to, are required to, keep both sides equal. So as you get comfortable with this vocabulary, you can really start working on solving and understanding these chemical equations a little bit better. We do have another chemical equations video where you can actually work through some practice problems with me, so go check it out if you haven't already. If you need any assistance, please reach out to us. You can do this and we can help.